My dad, people were in Tennessee, Texas, and mother's people were in actually to Tennessee and Texas as well. And but we didn't have any people out here except my mother's mother, and they came into Georgia and before the Civil War. Well, we grew up north of town, about a mile north, actually right across the road from Unique Knitting Company. But they built Atme Lumber Company across the road right next to us. There was a vacant lot in there between us and Atme that Atme stacked some their lumber on. They had a planing mill, a planer inside the building there, and bought lumber, and we played all in and under and around on that lumber, jumping from stack to stack and all this stuff. But that was one of our little playgrounds. And of course we played a lot of ball early on. We was 11, 12 years old. We started playing baseball for Ackworth First Baptist. They had an RA chapter, Royal Ambassador chapter there. But we did have a little field south of town. Somebody owned some land down there, and it was just a grown-up field, rocky, really rocky. And they said, well, y'all could use this. You have to clean it up, pick up a rock. So we got all the RA boys down there, and we probably picked up a couple of ton of rocks off that thing. But we used that for a practice field. I can't ever remember playing a game there because nothing was marked off for as bases, and I think we did put up a little screen for behind the home plate. Of course, Coach Al Matthews was the head coach. Emory came in, as assistant coach, but he was it's just you can't say enough good things about him. And quarterback Coach Al, he was older, but Sewell was a young man, not far, I don't think, out of college when he went over to Mississippi Southern or somewhere. He's from Mississippi. He's the kind of man that you don't forget. Of course, him and Coach Sewell both, and they made as big a influence on me, and I know the rest of the players, as any of the teachers in the classroom, because he was down there where he could pretty much say what he wanted to, and not, had you right out there where he could teach you about life and football as well. We went to state our senior year, and we lost that game. The only game we lost all year was a state championship. Played Waynesboro down in Covington. We had to play at a neutral field, but we had a good team, good bunch of boys. I got a job at Lockheed and in the tooling template shop, and that didn't last too long. My wife, she taught at McEachern, and she taught some at Chattahoochee down on South Cobb Drive, and she went to North Cobb. She taught, I think, about the last 15 or 16 years. Then I went to Texaco in January 71, and I was there 25 years. And I worked in several different departments. I was in personnel for a while. I worked in the consumer group, figuring bids, and worked in wholesale group, retail group. They had all kind of departments. And I wrote all during, most of my adult life, and I got a lot of stuff just packed away. But I enjoy the writing. It was a release kind of thing, because It's in there, and it sort of had to come out. People were always good and friendly. You know, you knew about everybody then, way back, but now it's just a lot different because you see people every day you don't know, but it's still a nice little town. Well, I don't know any place I'd rather be. Yeah.